There are a lot of questions when it comes to Diamond is Unbreakable. Well, there's a lot of questions when it comes to JoJo as a whole, but this is a DIU video. Now, to who this video is about, Shizuka Joestar, the Achtung baby, the baby whose standability is invisibility. The questions are, who are her real parents? How did she get that far out? And what exactly is going on with this baby? Let me highlight the last question so you guys see exactly where I'm coming from. See, our first instance of a baby stand user was Manish Boy in his stand Death 13. Comparing Manish Boy and Shizuka is either a huge jump or not even actually that much. Manish Boy was a genius and one of the most sadistic characters in the show. Shizuka, there's not really that much about her that we can distinguish besides her connection to her stand. Shizuka probably didn't have as much as an understanding of the world like Manish Boy, but she would probably know when a situation is bad or not. She increases her invisibility the more that she's frightened or startled, so technically she does use it as a defense mechanism when it comes to being frightened. We also don't know if her invisibility only applies to stand users only. Since it is a stand ability, maybe regular people can see her, but stand users can't. Right there is where we continue on to the second question. How exactly would she crawl out from both of her parents? She goes invisible, but the problem is that if babies are frightened or startled is that they generally cry when doing so. So a family wouldn't just open the door when a baby is crying inside of the home. Parents would search around for said baby in their home, but we're not sure if they can even see her. But let's make the assumption that the parents didn't search for her because they can't search for her. I feel like that one of the parents is dead and the other one is gone, and the baby was just originally asleep when the death happened. I feel like all this information is actually just everywhere, so let me summarize this all for you. Mom is dead, dad is out of the picture, and the baby was asleep when the mom had died. The mom dying came out of nowhere from what it looks like, but when thinking about all of this, I felt like it made the most sense because of episodes 12 and 13 of Diamond is Unbreakable. Let me show you the ending of episode 12. You see the scene where there's a hand sitting on the edge of the tub, but then the hand is picked up and shown that it is severed. Now, who is the one that keeps severing hands, killing women, and biting the dust, and does everything generally in a silent way? Kira Yoshikage. So that's confirmed that he had killed her. There's literally no other person that could have done it. It's Kira. That's kind of just set in stone. Then in the early minutes of this episode, you have a caller on Moriocho radio. He can't get a hold of his girlfriend and he's getting really sad because he had proposed to her. The boyfriend had spent a lot of money on her engagement ring with a ruby, her birthstone. Now, if you go back to the scene in episode 12, what color is the stone on her ring? Red, like a ruby. Kira had killed this man's girlfriend. That's the reason why he can't get a hold of her. This originally wasn't included in the manga, the scene with the hand in the shower. Matter of fact, this whole scene didn't even happen either. It's just Koichi voicing over stuff in the manga, and they just added these moments for a reason. They really wanted to focus on the fact that Shizuka's potential mom is dead and her boyfriend can't get a hold of her. This Kira cameo didn't even happen either, so they're really just highlighting on Kira. I also wanted to know if there's more detail on the Blu-ray for this moment. I want to connect these two moments and say that these two could be Shizuka's mom and her mom's boyfriend, but there's no details that would say, so I'm going to drop this for now. Maybe in the Blu-ray version that you can see an engagement ring on her hand, but if that's not the case, then these are just people. Possibly not. These could be her parents. We don't really know that, so I'm just gonna drop that for now. Well, why would this connect to Shizuka? Well, this would explain a lot and how she got out. If she's asleep while this happened, and Kira is known for being a pretty silent killer, this would be the reason why she got out with no supervision looking after her. Here's my thing. I want to know exactly how does Achtung baby work? I also want to know if Kira, would he kill a baby? I'd be horrified if I'd seen that. Well, he would kill Hayato with no remorse, and the only thing he's worried about would be the fact that, oh, I could get found out. So, yeah, he'd probably end up killing a baby. That's just terrible, Kira. Also, she's probably invisible to everyone because I'm pretty sure that people would do something if they see a baby crawling in the middle of a field. It's not just they're gonna see a baby, and obviously if there's a baby just out there in the open, you're gonna be like, okay, someone need to get that baby. I also don't believe that the guy calling is Shizuka's father. I'm pretty sure that it could be the case with like Josuke and his mom where the dad is just gone. I mean, except for, well, now because Joseph just comes back and you know what I mean. So, who are Shizuka's parents? Dead. That's the whole thing. Well, the mom is. I don't really know about the dad. It could be the collar guy, but they had cut him out after the birthstone information, so there's nothing else on him. But I doubt that both Araki and David Productions would just add these extra things while proceeding to have the episode on Shizuka. I believe that the reasoning on it was foreshadowing, but that's all for speculation, honestly, because none of this is concrete, and we don't have the confirmation to do so, and I wish I did to tell you guys, but gotta ask Araki. I'm probably gonna go find a way, just sneak up on Araki, get a Q&A possibly. But what's your guys' thoughts about this? If you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe for more content, but if you're an avid Amazon user, there's a link in the description where it directs you to the Amazon, and there's no extra cost to anything while you buy, while it does support me a bit. I'd seen a lot of comments on 2 of the videos where I asked you guys, what parts do you guys want me to do videos on, and what other anime should I cover? So far, the parts that people want is either part 5 or part 6. I'm not surprised because I haven't done a Stone Ocean video yet, so expect that in May. Is it April? It's April. What the heck am I talking about? Yeah. Along with that, My Hero Academia had won the poll for the most requested anime to do so, to make content on, with Full Metal Alchemist coming in second. Now, obviously, people didn't vote on what anime is better, just what's more popping at the moment, because it's obviously been a while since Brotherhood came out. So expect those My Hero videos when I fully catch up. Right now I'm watching Hunter x Hunter, so I want to finish that before I get into My Hero. If you guys want Hunter content, I could after I finish it, because I'm gonna obviously finish Hunter first because I really do like Yu Yu Hakusho, and this is same creator, I'm pretty sure, someone told me that, but you know, information, yada yada. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, so peace out until then, and Godspeed. And Godspeed. I'm sorry I didn't. What the heck? Cue the music.